Grab your glasses, everybody. It's time for a Moonshine Safari.
Welcome to Moonshine Safari, everybody. I'm Josh.
I'm Dina.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We took a little break.
We did. We had a Thanksgiving break week.
We did. We intended to post a show, but things just happened, and Thanksgiving became the focus, and that's kind of what we did. So, welcome to our post-Thanksgiving show.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Hope
hey,
you guys had a great Thanksgiving.
We do. And for all the people who were traveling and all of that, hope you made it home soon. Or if you're on your way home, hope you make it home soon and safe. Yeah, so happy Thanksgiving. Belated Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope it was good for you. Hey, we want to give some shout outs to some folks. One person in particular I do want to give a shout out. Someone who's been following us from the very, 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 very beginning. Padre of 9.
Padre of 9.
Okay, you know who you are. Hey, thanks for hanging tight with us and listening and supporting us. We really appreciate that. We have some more shout outs.
We do.
One, some of you who are continuing to follow us, and we really appreciate that on all of our social platforms. Janice Grant, all genres, user 318-393-188, and Deborah. So thanks, guys. We appreciate, and gals and ladies and gents, and we appreciate you guys spending your time with us.
Also, just FYI, I think I'm probably the most active, to be honest, on Instagram. So we'd love to have you following us there. So if you have an Instagram, find us. It's easy. Moonshine Safari. We're the only one. Find us and follow.
Yeah, Moonshine Safari. Check us out on Instagram. Hey, also another shout out. We went and saw Fantastic Beasts a couple weekends ago, or a weekend ago.
I am such a Harry Potter nerd.
It was a good flick. It really was great. And we went to our favorite place. We went to Alamo Draft House, and of course, they were amazing. The food was amazing. The server was amazing. Guys, if you haven't checked it out, and I know it could be a little more expensive, but believe me, it's worth it to try it at least one time. At least try it one time and tell me what you think. I think Alamo Draft House is amazing. So
I'm a fan.
Cool. Also, we did a little shopping for Dina's birthday. We went to Box Lunch and Hot Topic.
Yeah, they did. They treated me to a shopping spree for my nerd obsession.
Yes, we nerded out there too. So yeah, so it's been just kind of give you a quick catch up on what we've been doing over the last 2 weeks. That's pretty much a wrap up. So, hey guys, thank you so much for following us and all the likes and the follows on SoundCloud and all that. We thank you so much. Keep spreading the news, and we're going to keep giving you guys a shout outs because we got more exciting stuff coming on Moonshine Safari. So you just got to stick with us, okay? All right, coming up, what we've been listening to. Hold on.
What's Josh listening to?
Welcome back to Moonshine Safari, everybody. I'm Josh.
I'm still Dina.
She is still Dina. How you doing, Dina?
I'm good. How are you, Josh?
I'm doing great. What you been listening to?
I saw a tweet the other day by Travis Tritt recommending people listen to Scooter Brown Band, and so I went ahead and started listening some. Really like it. Think it's great.
She let me know about the Scooter Brown Band, and I thought maybe she made a typo and meant like the Zach Brown Band. But no. If you guys are watching Travis Tritt, I think we spoke about this. He started a new show, right? On the USA Network, right? It's on the USA Network, and it's a talent. It's all about country music. It's called Real Country, I think is what it's called. And they were on that show, and they did Allman Brothers, and they did Molly Hatchet, and I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart. Anyway, great band. I mean, really great band. You like Southern rock, you like country.
Very Southern rock.
That's what, and you know me, guys. Oh, Blackberry Smoke.
That's Josh's
That's what
thing.
I've been listening to. Hey, they just had their homecoming at the Tabernacle in Atlanta on Friday. I told you guys, I mean, this is like my band right now. It's just they're just so good. And their fans, just if you follow them, it's pretty crazy. But I can't wait till January. We're going to get to go see them, God willing. So I've been listening to Leonard Skinner, the Blackberry Smoke channel on Amazon. Prime Music.
Play some good music.
Play some
Absolutely.
good stuff. Johnny Cash and Leonard Skinner and Charlie Daniels and just some awesome stuff. And I've been listening to Government Mule as well. So, okay. Hope you guys, if you guys have any suggestions for music or stuff, please put them in the comments. We really would like to hear from you.
Want to hear.
All right, coming up, we're going to tickle your funny bone. Hey, welcome back to Moonshine Safari. Did you know 85% of married life consists of yelling what from the other side of the house?
That's probably too low.
You're probably right.
It's time for Peeve of the Week.
Welcome back to Moonshine Safari, everybody. That's Dina.
And that's Josh.
That's right. Hey, peeve of the week. That's right, peeve of the week. How can you have a peeve? It's Thanksgiving. You know, I was really thankful for a lot of things. My family, for Dina, Deltora, for Robin, for you guys, for Moonshine Safari, for music, for guitars. But I have a peeve.
What's your peeve, Josh?
Actually, we share this peeve. In fact, you are more offended of this than I.
I tried not to be. It didn't work.
How can you have bland food on Thanksgiving? First off, how can you have bland food anytime, unless you're sick?
What is the need for bland food? Why?
There is no need. We have so many wonderful flavors and spices. Just, you know what? Salt, pepper, garlic powder.
Goes in everything savory, by the way.
You can just use that. That's all the three things that you need in your life. I mean, I know some people go, well, garlic, no. Okay, for me, yes, I have to have garlic. But if I really had salt and pepper, I have to have salt and pepper. Have to.
So we should also explain that, quite a few years ago, Josh was, watching a lot of food shows. And he turned us into probably not raging foodies, but definitely foodies more than we were before. And so really...
Well, I came from a family that had flavor. I mean, I did. I had flavor, and not the different spicy kind of flavor, but we had salt. And we had salt and pepper. Maybe not so much garlic and stuff, but we did have salt and pepper.
No. Garlic was a no-no.
Yeah. Well, for most things. But, I mean, she put garlic in, like, she used garlic salt in her spaghetti sauce and stuff like that, but it was not something she would have put on hamburger, like,
No, definitely not in chicken fried
I put
steak.
that in everything. I mean, see, everything. I will put it in everything, just so you know. So, green bean casserole. The only way you can screw up green bean casserole is just not add salt.
And really,
it's so
it
easy.
shouldn't even be that hard because...
And it's not even like you cook the green beans. It's like you open a can, and you open a can, and you open a bag, and you put it in the thing, and you put it in the oven, and you pull it out, and it tastes like nothing.
No, see, my issue is potatoes.
Put a little salt. Okay, that's true. Well, I don't eat mashed potatoes that often. You guys told me that. Well, anyway. So all you got to do that is just please, no bland food on Thanksgiving. Don't do that. And if you're guilty of that, you know what? You have a phone. There are so many YouTube videos on how to cook good food. Watch them. Just follow the directions.
Yeah.
Follow the directions.
I need to update the website too because I need to put up some of our food stuff up there too.
Yeah. All right. Coming up. Pro tip.
Get out your notepads. It's time for Pro Tip of the Week.
Welcome back to Moonshine Safari, everybody. I'm Josh.
I'm Dina.
Hey, thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. And you are here for Pro Tip of the Week. Pro Tip of the Week is going to relate to the peeve of the week. And you know what Pro Tip of the Week is? And it's this simple. Use salt. That's it.
That makes you the pro.
Coming up. Moving on to Deltora.
quiet and listen. It's time for Marriage Story of the Week.
Welcome back to Moonshine Safari, everybody. I'm Josh.
I'm Dina.
Hey, this is where we pick up our own personal Moonshine Safari story. And if you have not been listening to our story, you will not know what we're talking about, probably.
So you have to go back.
You have to go back
and listen
to all previous 19 episodes.
Because we're very interesting. Just kidding.
Yes, we are.
But you might find it interesting.
Right. Well, last time, we ended up, Dina had a baby. Wasn't my baby.
It wasn't even mine.
Wasn't my baby.
Wasn't his. Wasn't mine.
It's my brother-in-law's baby. And my sister-in-law's baby.
Sister. Yep.
All right. So after that, of course, Dina had to heal and all of that. And this time I'm working at a retailer, not loving life. If those of you, I know people who do love retail. I am not one of those people. I spent 11 long, torturous years in the retail business and met a handful, I would say, of good people and a whole lot of not so great people. And I was trying to work up the ladder, so I was working my tail off, trying to make money and do stuff.
That's true.
Now, what were you doing at this time?
Well, by this time,
You working at Wells Fargo?
yeah, I started there when Robin was little. So I was working at Wells Fargo by now, and continuing to just kind of touch on something we talked about before. When I was pregnant with Robin, I started having these stomach attacks.
Right.
And actually, it was in between the birth of my nephew and the
Pregnancy of
Deltora that they finally figured out that it was my gallbladder, even though I'd been telling them
Right.
I don't know, a couple of years. So,
so
that
long.
got taken out, which was like the best surgery I've ever had because the attacks stopped. And I've heard some horror stories about people saying that, if it's not done correctly, whatever. I don't know. All I know is mine was done right because I was good after that.
Oh, that was so glad
Yeah.
too. That's so good.
And the doctor said I had to wait 6 months to get pregnant. He only made me wait 6 months because I was not taking care of a baby.
Right. So, and in between then, well, I'm trying to say, probably not in between. We were still living in an apartment.
Well, we moved into our first house when Robin was 1. So actually,
I was going to say we would have been living in the house.
Our
I was trying to
first
think.
house.
We were already in our first house there in Tempe, right? Yeah. So, and we were there, and that's right, because I'm trying to remember when we got the extra room ready. We got the extra room ready when you found out
that Deltora was coming.
right.
Yes.
And pretty much the way it works and has worked, except for the first time. Second time, pretty much, you just thought about being pregnant and got pregnant. It wasn't
That
even like
seemed to be.
it wasn't even like okay, we gotta go and we gotta do this and check the
No.
temperature and do
There's
all
no
that stuff.
temperatures
It's like,
and
no.
But to be fair, when you are, let's see, 25,
Yeah.
things work sometimes a lot easier.
Yeah.
And
Usually.
But it's true. I was one of those people. It just seemed like I could just think about it, and it worked out. So
It worked out. So yeah. So we're in our house. We're doing that. That sounded funny, didn't it? We're doing it. We're making Deltora. Anyway, yes, and then found out you're pregnant.
Yes. And went to that same doctor who, like I said, was just the best doctor I've ever had. And the pregnancy went pretty much smooth as butter.
Stop. Until next time. We're not going to go down that road yet because, like every pregnancy that we've talked about, well, the nephew, the one that she was just the oven for, both was uneventful in both realms. We already discussed
the labor and
Robin.
delivery and the pregnancy
Robin's-
itself was uneventful.
Right. Robin's pregnancy was pregnancy with Robin was uneventful, but
I
the
should say-
delivery was not.
That's true. And to be fair, during the pregnancy with my nephew, there was one teeny tiny scare. because I was 23, 24, whatever it was, and an idiot, and thought I was Superwoman, and was moving furniture. And
oh, I forgot about that.
had a little bit of a scare, had to go to the doctor. Doctor said, no, you're fine, but you know what? Quit moving furniture.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much, that was it. I mean, there was no put you on bed rest. There was no
Right.
really scare. I just got scared. So
Yeah.
he was fine.
I forgot about that. That's right. So, and those of you who want to hear those stories, you have to go back to and see the previous episodes, and those are located on moonshinesafari.com and our
Exactly.
YouTube channel and all
Everywhere.
the other places. So check those out. I think we'll stop there because we need to get into, I think the birth of Deltora will be next show.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a more eventful one for sure.
Very eventful. Very eventful. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging on. I know that was kind of a short one, but you guys might be thinking.
But the last
"Oh,
one was kind of long,
thank
to
goodness."
be fair, so it kind of
That is
evened
true.
out a little
That's
bit.
true. All right. Well, thanks for listening. Hey, hang tight. We got something special for you from the Moonshine Safari recipes coming up.
Get out your glasses. It's time for the Moonshine Safari drinks and recipes.
Welcome back to Moonshine Safari, everybody. I'm Josh.
I'm Dina.
Hey, this is the time where we like to share with you our Moonshine Safari, what we found, drinks, recipes, food, things like that. And we got a special one for you today. This one is a personal one of Dina's, and we call it Dina's Nightlight.
My nightlight.
Nightlight. It is we call it, it's a light beverage that's, for the evening to chill and relax and fall
a
into
good
deep,
nightcap.
wonderful moonshine slumber. It is, and I'm going to give you the entire recipe this time, so don't waste it. All right? You need a half a shot of Hunch Punch.
Just half.
Moonshine from Old Smoky Distilleries. You need 1.5 shots of vanilla vodka. That could be any flavor you like. We prefer Smirnoff. And top that off with some cherry vanilla blue sky soda.
Which is the stevia. So really,
Yeah.
the sugar you're really getting is the Hunch Punch, but it's just half a shot, so it's not a ton.
No. And she says, I've tasted it. It's very light. Nice. You like it?
I do like it.
Dina's Nightlight. Hey guys, thanks for listening to the show. We really appreciate it.
I hope to get a lot of the recipes and things updated on the website soon, so stay tuned for that. And if you guys have suggestions, like Josh is always telling you, make sure you send them on.
Well, that's episode 20 in the can, Dina. Hey, to everybody from Moonshine Safari Studios here in Arizona, we thank you so much. Wish you a belated Thanksgiving, and shine happens, y'all.
See you later.
Hey y'all, welcome to Moonshine Safari. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, as well as check the description for information on our social media sites, as well as our Patreon account to help support our adventures in the Moonshine Wilderness.